Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. In this video we're just talking about control within the lucid dream, and specifically flying within the lucid dream, because I've got a lot of questions from people. Some people have been having a hard time flying ever since they have been lucid dreaming, and then other people have been able to fly in the past, but sometimes it can be really difficult for them to actually fly in the lucid dream. Tell me how you experience flying. I would love to hear how you experience flying, because there's some people that will literally just jump really high and kind of get around that way. So it's not really flying, it's more of really intense high bouncing. I don't really know. And other people, they will be able just to think about flying and zoom up in the sky, and then other people are almost touching the ground, can barely get off the ground. And so I notice that there's so many different experiences people have with flying in particular, and that will actually show you, it will kind of reflect your belief systems, which is super cool. What we're capable of doing within the lucid dream, the level of kind of influence we have over the dream experience, can show us our mental limitations and where our belief systems are at. Because if you are not used to being able to have, if you're not used to having full control and kind of influence over your reality like you can have within a lucid dream, you kind of carry your human limitations with you in that state. So it can be hard for some people at first to actually get off the ground and fly, or to walk through walls, or to manifest someone in particular, or to even change or shift your location. But it's important to know that once you are in the lucid dream state, your dream is responding to you. And with practice, with focus on your will and intention, within the dream state, you can make things happen just like that. It doesn't matter what it is. And it also does come down to awareness, how aware you are within the dream state. If you are barely lucid, like you know that you're dreaming, but you're having a hard time controlling the dream at all or influencing it all, you're just kind of going along with the story, then it's obviously going to be a lot harder to fly or to manifest within the dream state, because your awareness is not at the level that it needs to be in order to kind of have that conscious control. So if you are experiencing low awareness within your dream, then I would definitely recommend taking more time during your reality checks, being more thorough, and taking more time to really be present and aware. And you can do this just by meditating yourself to sleep, which is what I do. I meditate myself to sleep. I literally just meditate until I fall asleep, or I meditate 5 minutes before bed or something. And that highly influences the level of awareness and kind of control or influence that I can experience within a lucid dream. So that's one thing to help kind of the awareness within your dream state. But also notice where your mind is at when you're making a request within the lucid dream. Whether you're trying to fly, whether you're trying to shift your location, whether you are trying to manifest someone in particular, whatever it is, notice what thoughts you're having when you're trying to manifest that. Because some people will be, for example, trying to fly or trying to walk through a wall or something within the lucid dream state, but then there's this kind of mind chatter in the back of their mind where they're like, is this gonna work? Oh my gosh, I'm finally off the ground. Am I gonna fall to my death? We have all of these fears come up and these limitations come up within the lucid dream state, and it's not your fault. Your brain does not know that you're dreaming. We have to keep that in mind. When we have a specific belief from our waking life, okay, we can't fly due to gravity and just how we are built as human beings, when we have that knowledge, when we have that understanding, and we carry that into the dream, the brain does not see anything different from this reality opposed to the dream reality. It's the same experience to your brain. So any limitations that we have in waking life, we're bound to have those within the dream state at first, but you can work on it. Again, the more aware you are of the fact that you are dreaming, the more you will realize that your human limitations have nothing to do with what you can experience within the dream. The laws of physics within waking life have nothing to do with the experience you can have within your lucid dream. So just know if you are having a hard time, like, with your dream control, again, it's not your fault. It is your human brain that is making its way into the dream state. It's the limitations that you have and the beliefs that you have in waking life that kind of carry over into the dream, and it can take some time to kind of overcome those. But again, it's down to awareness. The more aware you are of the fact that you are in a dream, the easier it will be to control and influence that experience. So I want to challenge you guys in your next lucid dream. I want you to try something that your human being, the human part of you, would say is impossible, right? This could be creating fire in your hand out of thin air. It could be closing your eyes and changing your location in your dream. It could be flying really, really high in the air in your lucid dream. It could be walking through a wall or something, or going through a door without opening it and just expecting to go through. I want you guys to try something that your human would say is impossible within this waking state, something that goes away from the laws of physics or against the laws of physics within the dream state. I want you to kind of put that to the test and see what happens. See what thoughts come up when you attempt this. See how what you're believing and what you're expecting to happen, see how that actually affects the result that you get. And again, this will show us kind of where our belief systems are and what kind of limitations we're putting on our own experience within the lucid dream. And the more that we can work on these, the more we can experience. We can practice using the placebo effect to heal. We can use the lucid dream state for energy work. We can use the lucid dream state to quantum shift in our waking reality. There are so many things that we can use the lucid dream state for, but one reason that it may be difficult, again, is down to the awareness that you have within your lucid dreams and also the beliefs and limitations that are showing up. But one way to work with them is to put them to the test to see what the limits are within your lucid dream due to your own limitations or your own belief systems. Just play around. Again, the challenge that I'm giving to you guys is to do something within the lucid dream state that your waking brain, your human self would say is impossible within this reality. And let me know what you experience, and let me know again what kind of flyer you are within the lucid dream state. It changes for me. I used to be one where I could just like jump and just fly really, really high and kind of fall slowly and be able to get around that way. And lately I've been able just to like zoom really quickly to wherever I want to get to. I'm usually up pretty high. I know some people that can barely get off the ground, and there's some dream characters that start grabbing onto them and trying to pull them down. I feel like the experience of flying in the lucid dream is something that's like so individual and so different for each person. So I would love, number one, to hear about that, how your experience is flying in the lucid dream, and number two, how you're going to kind of test out the limitations within the lucid dream state and what you're going to try that kind of goes against the laws of physics, and see how possible and see how easy it is for you. But I just wanted to make a quick video about this because I've got some questions about this, and this is a very interesting topic because it goes far beyond just dream control. So I want to see what you guys have to say about this and what your experiences are. I love you guys so much. Thanks again for joining in this video. Again, if you like the content I create on this channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you like sleep music, I did create a new channel called the Lucid Mystics Sleep Music. It is featured on this channel, so you'll be able just to go to my YouTube channel and see it right there. Check it out, and if you feel like subscribing and you like the sleep music that I create, then that's one way to let me know. Alright guys, I love you so much. I hope you have the most amazing day ever, and as always, I'm sending you endless love and endless lucidity.